Question. Let's say you've had someone invest in your company. You told them, for example, it'll be a 100K return in 3 months, and it's going on the 7th month. When do you approach the investor and let them know we lost, we failed, it was a failure? And at what point do you say, I'm going to refund that investment you made?
DJ Envy is finally speaking out amidst a lot of allegations that accuse him and his former business partner, Cesar Pena, of scamming people out of a lot of money. We're talking about millions upon millions of dollars here, and pretty much a house Ponzi scheme. So Envy on the Breakfast Club, Flatfoot said, let me explain some things. The reason I did these seminars is because I wanted to uplift my community. I wanted to teach my community about real estate, things that I didn't know when I was buying my first home. So I did these seminars and brought industry professionals to all of these seminars, whether it was real estate agents from different markets, contractors, money lenders. I even bought auction.com to actually show people how to purchase houses online. Now, Cesar, if he took money, I was not privy, nor did I even know, but I do understand how people feel if they did give him money, because I gave him a lot of money that I didn't see a dollar of return. For anybody to say I was involved, that's totally not true. I would never. I've been on the radio close to 30 years, and never in my 30 years time did I do nothing but try to uplift people, and I would never take a dollar from somebody. Yeah, personally, I like DJ Envy. You know, I think he represents a lot of things that I like within the black community. I see him all the time posting his wife. I'm married. I'm newly married, so I like that. And then they're at least, 20 years in, so that's dope to see. And they both look good, by the way. There's that piece of the puzzle. Not only does he post his wife, a lot of times we see people post their wives and both of them look bad. So it's like, yeah, y'all together, but y'all ain't really got no choice at this point. Envy and his wife look good together. They kids look beautiful. They do all the different things online to celebrate, different holidays, and they put on the same clothes with the kids. I think all that stuff is fly. I'm into all that head ass stuff. I think that's pretty dope to see, celebrating the black love. Look, I think it's cool to see. Envy got a lot of cars. I'm not a car guy. That doesn't really faze me. But I really started to pay attention to Envy with the housing stuff, because that is a lane that I can see myself going in down the line. And I first noticed a gentleman by the name of Cesar through Envy. Not only was Envy posting this dude on his Instagram, he offered his platform to him, the Breakfast Club, which I could argue is the biggest media platform in our culture ever to come around. Like, as an entity, what the Breakfast Club has done over the last 12 years, it probably will never be duplicated. That's a big platform, and I think when you combine the two things, it's not only that they had Cesar on the Breakfast Club, it was the fact that Envy was standing next to this man outside of the Breakfast Club. So that's two cosigns right there. He could have kept those separate. He could have brought Cesar on the Breakfast Club and not did business with him. He could have stood by Cesar online, but never brought him on the Breakfast Club. Combining those two things, you got to understand why he's compelled to talk. If you listen to him on the Breakfast Club, clearly his attorney has advised him not to speak at all. This is bad. I've read and watched a gentleman on YouTube that created like a 20-something minute documentary on what he claims to be what Envy and Cesar have been doing to people over the years, mostly in the New York, New Jersey area. Gentleman's name is Spencer Cornelia. Pretty much what he's saying is Cesar and Envy would host these seminars to get people to come out and get interest in real estate and investments. Cesar and Envy, these are the allegations that are out there, right? Would then take some people's money, and then about 4 or 5 months down the line, you get a call, and Cesar or somebody say, hey, we're going to take the money this is what your investment made. Now we're going to take that money and invest it into another property. And it's all pretty much Cesar letting somebody know, hey, you really made this amount of money. Maybe I'll cut you a check on the side to like give you something. But all in all, the bulk of the money was being lost or it's not showing up correctly. And people are saying, hey, I'm owed money. And you got to understand Envy's position just being on the airways when oftentimes they're reporting rumors. I don't care what the Breakfast Club tried to tell you. Their number one job is to do rumors throughout the day. That's what's paying the bills mostly. Those conversations with the people based off rumors. Envy's got to sit there and talk about other people's lives, knowing dang well there are allegations out there that his ish stinks too. And he just wanted to speak and say, yo, I'm not a part of that. Hey, man, I don't know what's true or what's not. I just know when Envy says, man, I gave Cesar a lot of money and I never seen a dime of it. That's where I'm confused. That's the one thing with what Envy said where it's like, I don't know if I can believe that one, Envy. How did you bring this man on your socials all over the place, on your platforms, and you saying you didn't receive a dime, but you were trying to convince other people to invest their money when you didn't see a dime? That's just bad hustling, Envy. You know that. Come on now. You a incredible hustler. Like, huh? How do you expect people to believe that? And I hope you're not taking that into them courtrooms. How would you expect people to believe it? And why would you do that to the people? You're saying I've been on radio for 30 years and I would do nothing but try to uplift the people. The one thing I would have to push back with Envy on is, how are you uplifting the people by trying to sell them on investments in real estate when you're saying it's something that you never received a dime from? You co-signed this gentleman. He would not have access to the Breakfast Club if not for you. And that bothers me, man. I love Envy. I really do. I think Envy has been growing into an even greater personality right now. I think he's like at his peak of his powers right now. But that just sounds unbelievable. I'm sorry. That I can't believe that part, man. I love Envy, but that just sounds unbelievable. Time, love, and support is what your boy would never take for granted. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. There are articles. If y'all want me to go in much greater detail and like do a deep dive on this one, I don't mind at all. I'll post you guys some of the suits and all that. Let me know if y'all want that. That is a mess. And I wonder at what point will iHeart get involved? Obviously, owners of the Breakfast Club, and say, man, this too much. This too much has happened on our airwaves, through our airwaves. Hopefully not. We shall see. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, for building your own thing and doing your own thing.
Why build theirs when I believe I can build my own?
You've already done it, or I wouldn't be here.
I'm already the only elite sports and music journalist in the game today. My goal is simple: to be the best there's ever been. So please don't go. Make sure you subscribe and follow the journey. It truly means everything to me. I tell stories. I talk music. I cover sports. I am culture. I am Pharaoh.